Mercosur, officially Southern Common Market, is a South American trade bloc established by the Treaty of Asunción in 1991 and Protocol of Ouro Preto in 1994. Its full members are Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Venezuela is a full member but has been suspended since 1 December 2016. Associate countries are Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Peru and Suriname. The name Mercosur is a Spanish portmanteau of Mercado Común del Sur, which established the Southern Common Market, a trade alliance aimed at boosting the regional economy, moving goods, people among themselves, workforce and capital. Initially, a free trade zone was established, in which the signatory countries would not tax or restrict each other's imports. As of 1 January 1995, this area became a customs union, in which all signatories could charge the same quotas on imports from other countries. The following year, Bolivia and Chile acquired membership status. Other Latin American nations have expressed interest in joining the group. Mercosur's purpose is to promote free trade and the fluid movement of goods, people, and currency. Since its foundation, Mercosur's functions have been updated and amended many times. It currently confines itself to a customs union, in which there is free intra-zone trade and a common trade policy between member countries. In 2019, the Mercosur had generated a nominal gross domestic product of around $4.6 trillion, placing the bloc as the fifth economy of the world. The bloc places high on the Human Development Index. It has signed free trade agreements with Israel, Egypt, Japan and the European Union, among others. For 5 centuries, South America has been the scene of some of the most violent battles in the Americas. Since the arrival of the Spanish and Portuguese to the continent, the La Plata Basin has been the scene of Luso-Spanish disputes over territory. However, at the same time, in this region there are fundamental chapters of the political and economic emancipation of future Mercosur members. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Spain organized the commercial system of its colonies around the fleets and galleons scheme, authorizing only certain ports the right to send or receive goods originating from these colonies. For cities like Buenos Aires, founded in 1580, this system threatened the region's economic development. To face this economic confinement, the population of Buenos Aires saw the only possible way out: the commercial exchange with Brazil. This was the beginning of a relationship destined to grow. In the 19th century, the process of political emancipation in South America accentuated the contrasts between the countries of the region. During this period, important chapters in the history of Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay occurred. It is enough to mention the Cisplatan War, the independence of the Republic of Uruguay, the Uruguayan Great War, the Ragamuffin War, the dispute between unitaries and federalists in Argentina and the Paraguayan War. Alliances, interventions and conflicts that forged the historical context of formation of the La Plata nation-states. In 1941, in the middle of the Second World War, Brazil and Argentina for the first time tried to create a customs union between their economies. However, this did not happen due to the countries' diplomatic differences in relation to Axis policies. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, with the end of the war, the need for interaction between nations became imminent and, consequently, economic blocs formed. In Latin America, however, there was no union that obtained satisfactory results. In December 1985, Brazilian President José Sarney and Argentine President Raúl Alfonsín signed the Iguaçu Declaration, the basis for economic integration of the so-called Southern Cone. Both countries had just come out of a dictatorial period and were facing the need to redirect their economies to the outside and globalized world. Both countries had contracted a large external debt during the period of the military governments and did not enjoy credit abroad. There was a great need for investment in the countries, but no money. This common situation made them both realize the mutual need. Shortly after the signing of the Iguaçu Declaration in February 1986, Argentina declared its intention of a preferential association with Brazil. In a private home in Don Torquato, there was a meeting to discuss the matter. The discussion, lasting 2 days, took place in an atmosphere of exchanging ideas and stating positions regarding the status of the area's economy. After a few weeks, Brazil invited Argentina to a similar meeting in Itaipu, also in a private residence. This signaled acceptance of the Argentine initiative and the formation of an agreement with the objective of promoting the economic development of both countries and integrating them into the world. Out of this meeting came the Argentina-Brazil Integration and Economy